Okay, here we go. It is Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Day 4 of me trying to figure out my business and really launch it. So, and it's not like the typical launch where you make an announcement and you're like, oh, hey, yay, this is what I'm doing. So come learn more about it. It's more of following this program and the steps that it lays out for me, and there's a return on investment. Um, so the guarantee was, like get your investment back by the end of the course, or as long as you have gone through the modules, met with your coach, 10 out of 12 weeks and are doing the work. If you don't make your investment back, then they'll work with me for free for 3 months. So anyway, and then she can make some exceptions. So as long as she sees that I'm doing the work, she can make an exception. So there's a little crunch time. I, number one, didn't realize that my 3 months were up. I feel like this major headache. And this is a point, like I've been staying up late and, like, what are the things that I want to say? I want to say that from the beginning, just watching the modules, it's really supposed to take us 4 weeks to go through the videos. And I'm like going through it and I'm like, I can go through the videos, but if you want me to take action, it's going to take a little bit longer. And because I don't want to just put out garbage stuff just to put stuff out. I'm like, if I'm going to work on my business, I'd rather make it count. So that took me a little bit longer than expected. And I also went on vacation. So, yeah, needed to do that. And like, no surprise, I'm usually doing like 2 or 3 courses at the same time. And it was like weekly coaching courses, like one-on-one weekly coaching sessions with all 3 courses, and each course has some homework to do. So I'm like, okay. And then on top of that, we're like home stuff, home renovations, softball, games, practices, tournaments, whatever. It's like all there, and then rides for my son for random stuff. So all that to say, this is the part where I feel like, like I'm doing things that are outside my comfort zone. I feel like I'm not the type of person to have a lot of superficial relationships. That does not fuel my soul. Usually it's just a few deep relationships. And I feel like reaching out to 35 people a day is crazy to me. Super crazy to me. And my old story is that, well, I've never been able to do that before. Like even reaching out to 10 people a day was daunting, and I just boycotted it, and I just felt bad and I wasn't good enough and all that stuff. And here I am again. This is the strategy that we are going with, and taking a different approach and different mindset and things like that, and giving it a go. All the while creating more content, which like on a regular basis. So I am learning how to batch content, and that's not something that I have enjoyed doing. Of course I bought a little course on how to create 40 different reels in 2 hours. I'm like, yeah, you can do that, but it's like a lot of prep work beforehand, which is fine. So like you just have to say that though up front. You can't just be like, oh, you're gonna whip out 40 reels in 2 hours. So anyway, with that going on, I feel like I've had like spurts and fits and starts with my programs, and like I'm investing pretty good money into these programs, and then it's like you get to a point where it's just like, what is the return on investment? There were promises, maybe not promises, but hopes, intentions of like this course is here to launch your business, whatever business it is. And then sometimes it's a little complicated. It's a little like I wouldn't be able to do it without the accountability, without the hand holding. And now like the program is over, so I'm like, okay, well, I don't think I could reproduce it, and I don't know if I want to pay another $2,000 a year just to have access to all that stuff, all the information, because like I know myself, I don't have the self-discipline to sit there and like go through all these modules by myself. So what am I getting from it? I think I'm learning more stuff about myself. I'm learning my teaching styles, my learning habits, and what else? I'm also learning that this is the point where I kind of like give up on myself, and it's so easy for me to be like, can I just stay comfortable and like just say F it? Like, who really is gonna know? Like, this was just an idea, a pie in the sky idea for myself, and then I will talk myself out of it. I'm like, what is the real timeline? There is no timeline. Like, all these other things come first, and like I should prioritize all these other things. And then I'm like, today I'm thinking, I've said that to myself so many times. I've given up on myself so many times. Given up on this crazy thing that is out there for me, and just been afraid to not know how to do it, been afraid of extreme overwhelm, and not knowing my path. So I understand that hand-holding is important for me, and it's okay. It's not supposed to feel comfortable. It's not supposed to feel familiar, although there are some familiar parts to it, because like, yeah, this is the hard part. And there's always a choice whether I stay comfortable and not, you can stay comfortable and like get the stuff done around the house and the laundry and fixing cars, fixing the house. I mean, I'm not doing it. I'm just getting it, bringing it to people to do it, or having people in the house. Like, it's always going to be there. And I think I just have to, part of it is like remembering that there is someone else out there who is struggling quietly, and remembering where I was when, before I started dreaming, I was hopeless. I definitely didn't know what my purpose was. And I mean, although I still don't know what my exact purpose is, I at least know that there's something else out there. And the only way for me to discover my purpose is to just start putting myself out there, just start connecting with people in the way that lights me up, and just giving it a go. So, yes, there's always going to be something that life throws at me. Life never stops lifing. And I have to remind myself that all these events that happen, it's not like they're happening to me. There's no story behind any of these things. There's no story behind, oh, you know, my husband came home last night and noticed that he has a leak in his tire. He's on call this weekend. He's going to need a car. Our daughter has a softball tournament. I'm going to need a car. And my son also has a meetup lunch that I'm going to with him that before his China trip. So, and then we had a leak in our basement gym 2 months ago, and had to pull everything up, not everything, but like disrupt our gym, pull our equipment out of the gym room, have the floors pulled up, cut a hole in the wall to try to see where the water was coming from. We couldn't find it, and dried it all out, and then like ordered new floorboards, and had it reconstructed. And all the meantime, like I have posing clients who come to the basement, and like they're such good sports. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. But it's all good. You know, like let's play the game of how do you keep your energy up? Laughter is the best medicine, right? What are some positives? I still got my workout in this morning with Ethan. The bulkhead is a great access point. Like my father-in-law can come today to take a look. I had a cancellation today. Like, who else loves cancellations? Yeah, and I just really appreciate the time to unpack things and like just say what I feel. And when I do that, I feel like I can process things better, and it's not so bad because I tend to hold on to my feelings, especially if I don't acknowledge them, then they will eat away at me. So it's all good. You know, like my big goal is to just bring in some more income for Ben, and I also want to help women just feel better about themselves, like moms, to just not feel so alone, to cheer them on, you know, and let them know that they're not alone. Did I say that already? And let them know that it doesn't have to be perfect. There is no perfection. And as soon as we let go of that expectation, I feel like the more successful we will feel. I'm just tired. I think I'm tired because I've been staying up late trying to get this going, get my reach outs going, post some content where I haven't been consistent. And it's like, it's interesting. Like I'm meeting really cool women and learning about like who's out there, and yeah, I don't know. Like setting boundaries are a thing. What is it? I don't know. There's this thing out there for me, and you know, I do love playing the bowls. I do love listening to the bowls. I do love connecting with people and and I love being real. So that's where I'm at today. I'm not giving up, giving myself grace, and and yeah, really gonna give myself grace. Like I signed up for HotWorks for 9 a.m. on Fridays, and like I'm usually running late to that just because of different things. So I'm gonna have some breakfast and my adaptogens, my e-shot, and go sweat it out. Thanks for listening.